World of YouTube table site here, and the worst has come out of this case. And mind you, when I first started talking about this Murtaugh and dumb doc, I knew right away this man was guilty. Every little detail about this guy is just ridiculous. Sorry about the sideways view, but these things, when I try to get the full screen, don't come in, so we're stuck this way. But as you can see, the little baby crying on the shoulder over here. Oh, are you sad because you're ripping off company, your little business, and your dumb, idiotic self got caught doing what you didn't think you'd get caught doing, you schmuck? I mean, this family, wow. I mean, I knew there was dirt there, but I can say can't believe how much dirt. And for them to find a body now of a hit and run, supposedly hit and run, which there's no frickin' way, that this, I'm very disappointed in the investigation in this case. This poor kid, hit and run, huh? Now, if there's anybody out there that, and this is the main thing that, got me just shaking my head, flaring up. If there's anybody in their right mind, let alone out here believing that this kid got hit in the head with a car of a mirror, there is no frickin' possible way anybody to get that close to a vehicle and for one, the mirror not to sustain any damage. For two, how close and how, bent down. Now, if you literally go and put your head next to a mirror, you literally have to be standing sideways and, running sideways, or let alone, I just can't wrap my head around this. If they believe that this kid's head hit a car mirror, there is no possible way I can see this happening within my friggin' eyes of anybody getting hit with a mirror, let alone sustaining injuries. Oh man, I just can't wrap my head around this. And for the investigation to put it as a hit and run, which he was, supposedly 50 miles, something crazy, away from his broke down vehicle with gas. One person did state, it might have been the prosecutor or whatever, we'll mention what, that when you get hit and run, there is always going to be something, whether it's shoes, maybe something in your pocket, will fall off of you. Something will come off of you, or something, and this kid was all intact with clothing, shoes, etc. And the only thing that, mesmerizes me is and everybody is overlooked, is this headshot to the head with a car mirror. I mean, come on. I'm not even an investigator, and I can honestly say, to even think, and I might just go do a demonstration video about this, on how would a person, unless they're kneeling down and have their head tilted, just for that mirror to poof. I am just blown away of the accusation that this kid was hit and run and head hit with a frickin' car mirror. And anyways, who the hell came up with the possibilities of this kid getting hit with a car mirror? I would fight and put 100 grand and show you 100 grand that this is just, oh my God, I can't speak enough. There's no words for it. Go ahead and park your car, don't do nothing dangerous, but stick your head out to the mirror. I'm going to do a video on this, right? Any possible angle you can put your head to get that head hit with a car mirror, even a truck mirror on a big rig, let alone a box truck. There's no possible way you can hit or even break a mirror with your freaking head without something else happening to you. Now, if you go stand up the side of a car, and that obviously must be a real, perfect driver, say so. The perfect driver that can maneuver the car just enough to go, oh God, let me look out, watch out, let me swerve, and not completely clip him with the fender of the car. There's no possible way. That person has to be a stunt coordinator, professional driver for anybody to have their head be hit by a mirror, especially as low as a car. Or even an SUV, the mirror ain't high enough to whack your head. And I'm looking at my truck mirror right now, and it ain't high enough to whack my head unless I'm doing this. As far as I've gotten to, it goes to right here, my chest. So it would clip my jaw maybe, and that would maybe could, break your neck, decapitate you if going at a substantial amount of speed. But whatever this person or who, they're friggin' insane. And if he's the one that came up with this, or let alone, it only goes to show the biggest dummy and one of the biggest dummies in the world. But I wanted this kid's case to be looked at. I want a proper. They're gonna do another body examination. Body examination, exhuming. I was trying to go with exhuming or whatever. But, oh my God. I just hope that they find something. I mean, here's something. Yeah, it's got to be with the bones. Hopefully they find something with the bones. Especially if they're going to talk about head injury with a mirror. And if you think about it, if you're doing a hit and run, unless you get hit from the hood, roll over and hit the mirror, that even is just, oh man, you can't even do that either. Because if you get hit in the front of the car or the fender, I would expect that you're going to go flying forward. You ain't even going to go nowhere near the mirror. So, right, there's only one possible way that if you get hit in the head with a mirror, is if you're like this on the road, run, and why would you be running like that anyways? Or why would you stop and, oh no, I'm going to get hit? Because there's no possible way. And whoever friggin' made this report, let alone wrote it, there's something wrong with you and you need to be fired from your job. Literally. This is the only thing I want to talk about. Everything else is right, just bogus. But the main case thing is that head hit with a mirror. This family's been known, I guess, who knows how many other. Hopefully they go through this whole property. Hopefully they dig a little more deeper in unsolved cases within the region of these freaks. these scumbags. Because, man, I can tell you right now, knowing what you know now, and just literally, oh my God, thinking of how many more people could have fell. And it's said to be this kid, Steven, could have been a outspoken, out of the closet homosexual, and was having maybe an affair with one of the sons. And if anything, I'm about to wonder if this kid was gonna maybe just fell in love with the son, and the son didn't want to go no further than that, and took him out, or let alone didn't want his dirty little secret out. And right, I'm not gay and just be in denial, even though he could have been maybe a bisexual, but yet not fully wanting to be homosexual, whatever the case may be. This is just sick. And I'm sure all the secrets now are going to come out. But, as soon as I first heard this story, I knew this man was a scumbag. I said it right off the top, man. This guy's just, he did it. He's an idiot. But now, the more dark, this will probably go back to the generations before. And how many other people lost their lives. They should be looking into a lot of cases of, anybody that came in contact with this family. Not just the ones now. Even their maid. Friggin'. Oh, she accidentally tripped over the dog. Okay. There's no possible way, especially when you know a situation. There would be only one way I would say a maid could possibly trip over a dog. Maybe she's coming out of a room from cleaning. The dog comes excited running by. But that would be impossible. The only way I could say she tripped over a dog, and yes, I will admit, I've almost tripped over my dog, small dog, pug. The only time I ever done that is if I'm at the stove cooking or doing dishes, and the dog's around my feet, and my kids and wife like to feed the dog. They'll throw them little table scraps, and they throw it around the kitchen area. And right when I'm cleaning the dog thing, I'm going to throw him some scraps. So I don't throw that dog nothing, because he's a little jerk. You don't deserve no treats from me. But I step back, going backwards. And I catch myself. There's no possible way I'll be falling as I step back. Now, how big the dog is at this place, the Murtaughs, the Dumtaws, is the question. Now, I forgot if they said it was a small dog or not, but you know what? Man, that's just, if you go near any type of small dog, tripping over it, not catching yourself, I would assume would be impossible, especially when the dog is small. Now, if it's a big dog, come up, jump on you, get excited, that I could see you knocking over or tripping, but I don't know, man. You know damn well that's a fishy situation right there. Now, the maid tripped over the dog. And, there's things that this son, as they call him, what is it, Paw? What a nickname to call your kid. But all I can say is that everything, not even from this generation, from past generations, should be looked at. Anybody that has come in contact with this family should be looked at like a mob family, for Christ's sakes. Oh, this person here gonna expose us. Yeah, let's put him out. Put him to sleep. Get him out of here. Dispose of him. I can just imagine how many, and then this scumbag goes off and scandaling money out of people, win their case, never pay them. Oh, man. I hope this guy gets it in jail, man. I hope he does. But one thing I really can't understand is why. I mean, I got my ideas, thoughts, theories. That's all that comes out here. But killing his son, either couldn't accept his son maybe being gay, or just because he was the big troublemaker. And that was going to expose some stuff. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of why he shot that kid. But yet, he lets the oldest son live, who, pretty much murdered somebody. And I don't know, this family boy getting drunk, going out on the boat. And that's what exactly, disturbed me when I first, heard this story come up. And, yeah, definite cover-up, definite piece of crap. I hope he gets the book thrown at him. And right now, family's name is where it should be, in the mud. You come along, these multiple generation families, and all of a sudden this happens. It's no different than that Killdozer. The Dozer movie with the guy that the community, I forget his name, but he went on that rampage. And, it's about a wonder why when you got crooked people like this that build a business in a town and become successful, but go and do everything crooked and wrong. I mean, you get whatever you deserve coming to you. Whether you get shot by someone or you get your ass handed to you in jail. You deserve everything you get. And I hope this guy rots in hell for what he's done. Because that's just, people have lost their family members' lives because of this family and their, high-powered name. It's disgusting. It's sick, disturbing, and these people will never get back what they, lives back. I mean, I hope they do end up getting a wrong lawsuit, death lawsuit, or whatever, and take every penny of this man's money. It should go to a good cause. And whoever's left over, screw you. Your life ain't no better than these people. Because you people are just terrible. Whoever lost their lives, people's lives throughout this family, definitely needs to get, their shit taken and given to them. It's just sick. No one should, live in a small town and have to, or even a big town, and have to deal with crooked, friggin' people like this. It's just bad. So, I hope this kid, Steven, gets, the proper, the proper investigation on it, and might not get swept under the rug. So with that being said, good riddance to bad rubbish. Be safe, take care out there, people. Always watch your back, man. Because these people, as you can see, will always and forever exist. Wish we could dispose of all of them, but out.